So I'm going to talk a bit about direct indictments. If you were following my court stories this week, you may have seen it mentioned in a couple high-profile cases. Before a case involving serious charges goes to trial, something called a preliminary hearing is held. It's very similar to a trial in that there's witnesses, cross-examinations, and evidence. It's held to determine if the Crown has enough evidence to proceed with an actual trial, and it can be a lengthy process. Direct indictments allow the court to skip that phase. They're usually requested in serious cases where the Crown believes it's necessary to expedite a case straight to trial. For example, we learned this week that the Crown is seeking a direct indictment in the case of Alexa Emerson, the Saskatoon woman accused of sending dozens of bomb threats and white powder packages. So the Crown is still waiting for permission from the Attorney General or the Deputy Attorney General of Canada, which is required in these cases. But in the case of Bre McAdam, the former Walter Murray collegiate teacher who's accused of child porn and luring offences, the Crown actually filed a direct indictment. That means next week's preliminary hearing is cancelled and the case is now set for trial at Court of Queen's Bench. And a young female drug dealer got a penitentiary sentence this week after pleading guilty to trafficking fentanyl. Court heard 18-year-old Larissa Nicole Desmarais sold the drug to support her own opioid addiction. Now, police caught her selling 4 fentanyl pills to a man in a 8th Street parking lot back in February. Inside her purse, they found 44 more pills. Police had been watching her after getting a tip that she was trafficking drugs. Now, the defense and Crown both agreed that a 2-year sentence followed by 2 years of probation was appropriate in this case, and the judge agreed. Fentanyl is legally prescribed in patches, but it's illegally made into pills and sold on the street. And the painkiller is more potent than both heroin and morphine, and it's led to many overdose deaths in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and across Canada. As always, you can read more detailed stories at thestarphoenix.com.